Hey everybody, here we go. It's turn 4 for the Germans. And we'll just look at what happened over here. The Germans attacked from here to here. They did use some aircraft and artillery to shift that over into something, and they got kicked them out to over here where they're disrupted for the moment. They attacked from here to there and got a full retreat, kicked those units out of there. They did have a unit attack over here. There was a solo tank unit that got hit and won, and they advanced to here. So now they got a bond across the way. This unit's kind of cut off at the moment, so they're going to be having a slight problem. This unit is now out of supply, so when their turn comes up, they have to figure out if there's attrition or not. And let's see what else we got here. Alright, so you see this, there's a pocket right here. The Germans attacked over here, cut this unit up the pieces that was there. It was just a HQ with one defense, and they rolled right over top of it and cut this area off, and there was no supply routes left. And then they attacked here and crossed here, and there was like they had to go through 2 hexes of what do you call it, zone of control. So they wiped out 2 complete army groups. Basically there was like 6 divisions got wiped out in that attack, that cutting that and that's the problem is that you have these bonds, zone of control bonds, from here to here to here. So basically they cut everything off, and you can't move into so there's no way for them to escape. You can't move into an enemy zone of control bond, so they're just stuck there. But they're wrapping up this big massive army of troops at the moment, so when that's gone, though, all those guys will get released and start advancing someplace. There was a unit that was cut off here. Same thing, they got cut off and taken out. And then there was a battle over here, which there was a unit that was sitting right here. So the Germans had created a zone of control bond across the way, so when they attacked, they had to retreat, and they can't retreat through an enemy zone of control bonds, so they were wiped out. It's kind of like you've seen the trend here. The Germans basically are like, move troops in behind quickly with their armor, and then attack with the infantry, and they're just cutting the Russians to pieces with their mobility. And over here was the interesting thing was, I didn't do that attack. There was supposed to be an attack across to here at, what was it, 5-1? No, 8-1. I don't think there was any 8-1. Just a second. We'll figure that one out. Roll a die. No 6. Roll a 6. No 7-1. Disrupted. Shattered defense. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they got to fly back to there and go here, and these guys can't advance 1 into the hex because there's an enemy zone of control. They can only go into that hex, but you know, that's just an HQB. That gives them another victory point. All right, and then over here, the mechanized SS units moved up and attacked, disrupted this unit that was here, and had a step loss, and then they could advance after combat, so they advanced over here and took that one. So that's another victory point. So they're up to 4 now. And they had an attack that went here, and the Germans threw in some aircraft and used up some artillery. That's supposed to be fleet. Here we go. Burned some artillery to attack there, kicked them out. and put them in full retreat across the river. So now it's basically the Germans are eyeballing this area right here. So we'll just see how that attack happens. But right at the moment, these guys are parked here. Kind of probably will have to fall back into the city to shore up those defenses a bit when it's their turn. And I totally forgot about my reinforcements right here. Yeah, they're just going to be on road movement anyway. So they'll move, they're going to move a fair distance to get into the game, but they won't have any effect on this combat at all anyway. All right, so that is everything. I forgot that's supposed to be right there. And no, that one was supposed to be there. Okay. And then we got to advance the rail lines wherever we can and see what happens. But it sounds like the snowplow is moving through the area. Yeah, we had like 7 inches of snow last night, this morning. Big storm. So for those of you that are looking for a bat rep for Gaslands, it's not happening because we were snowed in. All right, that's the end of turn 4 for the Germans. We'll be back. All right. Hey everybody, it is the Soviet turn 4, and things get slightly interesting. And let's see, they advanced over here, trying to put dent here. They had an exchange in the attack, so both sides lost, and neither side had to retreat or anything. But the Germans did take some infantry losses right there. Over here, they're trying to break out of the, so they attacked this unit right here, trying to break the cordon to get out of here with the armor right there that they had, and these guys. And the end result was a exchange. So both sides lost a step loss, and nobody had to retreat. So yeah, one of those wonderful things. So they were banking on trying to put a dent in it while they're trying, so they had nothing to lose, because the odds are they're going to lose all those units anyway, so might as well try to attack out. Over here they had advanced and reorganized, trying to take the city back, and once again another exchange. So they took a step loss here, and they took a step loss on the infantry that was in there. They have a step loss. So that was it there. And over here, they advanced units up, trying to restructure their defensive line right here. And at this time, they're going to they can pull off all the disruptions at this point and flip the, they call it full retreat markers off their units. And so they're going to have a fairly decent defense at the end of this turn, depending on what the Germans do. But it's looking like the center over here is getting blown wide open, and the road to Stalingrad is, well, it's behind the light, you can't see it. Right there, you can see Stalingrad. So the Germans can start probably advancing down this rail line right here and get to Stalingrad over here. Things are going slower for some reason. Well, because most of the Russian reinforcements keep showing up because they have to show up on the northern area right there. So that's why they keep funneling more troops into this area, and it's kind of bogging down the Germans. And the Germans are having a hard time around Rostov right here because it's kind of a swampy area. So their attacks are not doing too well at the moment, but we'll just see how they bypass, because they got to take Rostov, because that's the bridges across the, what the heck is that? The Don. So they got to take that and get across. Otherwise, they have to go all the way around here to get down here. So Rostov has to be taken at the moment. That's a goal for the Germans. and then they got to get their stuff back supplied so they can use their artillery and stuff again. But that is it for the Russians. The Soviets put a little bit, and they are trying to organize their defenses. And that's about the best they can do at the moment. All right, we'll be back.